Well, good morning, Sagittarius. Welcome back to the SoulFull Creator channel. And it is already mid-March and time for the mid-March reading. What I've decided to do today is I want to do a love reading. So I just recently got 3 new decks from Mystic Moon. We're going to use the Twin Flame Tarot, the Twin Flame Oracle, and we're going to pull at the end some Twin Flame messages. So I hope that you'll stay with me to the end. If you want to know what's going on with your person, we're going to take a look at the relationship. We're going to look at what's challenging the relationship. Let's go ahead and place the cards. I pre-shuffled, by the way. So we're going to look at the relationship. We're going to look at the challenge to the relationship. We're going to look at what you're bringing into the relationship from your past. We're going to take a look at your energy, Sag, and we're going to look at your person's energy, and then we're going to look at the potential outcome. Now, I'm actually pulling 2 layers of tarot to give further clarity. Like I said, I pre-shuffled these energies. So let's go ahead and place these. Hope you guys are having a great week and enjoying your Patrick's Day. It's almost here. Can't believe that we're already coming into spring. I just got back from Disneyland with my grandkids. It was so much fun. So I'm sporting my 101 Dalmatian shirt. So a little childlike energy that I'm bringing to the table. All right, Sag, let's take a look at what is showing up in your reading. All right, so we've got the energy of the Chariot and movement and charging forward. Charging forward, that can mean that you feel like maybe love is a battle and that you're on this battle and trying to create victory and wanting to charge forward somehow in your relationship. Now, let me just clarify that this is a love reading. It doesn't necessarily, even though I'm using Twin Flame journey cards, it doesn't mean it needs to be your twin flame. This can just be an important soulmate that you have a soul contract with. This can be a karmic partner that's actually awakening you to, to begin the soulful journey of learning about your truth and being a creator of love and light, right? I like to say that the soulful journey is where the soul comes through us as human beings, as a vessel, and the human part of us actually serves the soul's hearts and desires so that we can become so full of love and light that we actually get an experience in the physical realm of the truth of who we are as a spiritual being. And so many of us are going through the awakening right now, and love is the energy that we're learning about. And so that's why I wanted to do a love reading. Now, you can be married and maybe in a relationship with your marriage partner. You can be separated at some time for some reason. You could be divorced. This could be a soulmate that you're going to have a reunion with, or this could be you as a single person and wanting to attract love into your life. So we're just going to read the cards and see what comes up. There's going to be many different scenarios that I'm going to cover. So just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right, so as I was saying, the seed of this situation of what's going on right now is someone is really wanting to charge ahead and move past something, get past the battle and on to victory. And what we have being paired with that is we have the 3 of Pentacles, but it was in the reverse. And so what this is telling me is that with it being in the reverse is that, you feel alone in this battle of love, and you want to collaborate with your partner. You want your partner's support. You want to go through the plan and do a plan. You want to have this be more about what's in the best interest of this relationship, what's in the best interest for both of us, right? The energy of we, not the energy of me. Me is the one single energy of ego. It's the human. It's all about me. It's all what I can get out of it. But when we open ourselves and actually conjoin and through relationship, then we actually are, we're doubling our power and we're having more of an experience. So we get that reflection of love to help us understand it. It actually helps us ascend faster by being in relationship. But it looks to me like the challenge around this is that, that there might be a challenge that you're feeling kind of alone and that your partner is not really helping you through your relationship growing and progressing, and it feels a bit like you're in a battle by yourself. Now, the challenge of this battle of why you're by yourself is because what's challenging it is your own confidence. Excuse me. Your own confidence and magnetism. And so this is the Queen of Hearts that's showing up saying, you know, the queens are all about mastering the power that we have as an attractive being or a magnetic being to act and attract and create that way. So how you act is what you attract. That's what we said. That's one of the phrases that I came up with when I was writing my books that are going to be coming out soon. So the Queen of Wands is all about mastering her power and understanding how she can raise her vibration and magnetize herself with this high energy of passion in order to attract. So I don't know if you are the feminine or the divine in this, you know, in this particular relationship, Sagittarius, but I'm going to say that I think it's probably the feminine, that you are a feminine Sagittarius and you're struggling to understand your power and how you attract romance and love into your life. Now, the challenge also may be that you are so attractive, Sagittarius. You are so beautiful on the outside that you are attracting many options. And, you know, you've got this choice and this choice and this choice and this choice. And, you know, you've got so much that you're almost like in an illusion. You can't see clearly about what it is you really want. So it also can mean that you are in some sort of a fantasy when you look at love, that you're looking at it from a perspective of rose-colored glasses. It could mean that you think that, you know, that you want to charge ahead and you want movement and you want a deeper meaning in your relationship, or you want a partner where you can that can facilitate your soul's growth, and so that you can understand more of your truth, and you're wanting a more of an authentic relationship that's based on true love. But you know, it can mean that you keep attracting things that are in the human realm of, you know, thinking that success is the answer, or thinking that you have to have a big ego, or maybe your ego gets in the way because you're so attractive that, you know, that you're thinking that these definitions of what the human view of love, because we are a human being and we have human views of love, but they're all very lower realm. They're not spiritual realm, right? You know, because you can view love as through rose-colored glasses and think that love is all about romance and trips and, you know, someone, you know, kissing your feet. But at the higher level, you want to understand that you want to be with an equal partner that can give you an equal reflection of who you are, and as being an unconditionally loving person that's, you know, stable and secure and has your back through all the hard times. So are you looking at love through rose-colored glasses? Do you think love is all about romance and attraction? And I think that that's what's kind of, you know, you're thinking, I got to be attractive and he's got to be this romantic person. And, you know, it's the old definition of love. It's an immature view of love. It's an imitation view of love. It's not true. It's not real. And that's why you're feeling like it's all alone. Like you can't meet that person, or you can't have a loving relationship until, you know, until you've lost that weight, or for me, it'd be like, you know, I've had issues after my divorce, so with my, you know, I've been through stress, and so it's shown in my skin when going through menopause, you know, so it might be a battle that, oh, I need to have the perfect skin, or I need to have the perfect hair, or I need to have the perfect job, or I need to be so beautiful to be worthy of love, or, you know, I've got to attract a narcissist, and so I need to look like a narcissist. Well, so I'm just asking you, because these energies are showing up, and I feel like I'm speaking to the feminine Sagittarius, but, you know, your thing is it seems like your journey is that you feel really alone, and I think you're starting to realize that you don't want to feel alone, and you really want a partner to collaborate with. Now let's look at the basis of what the energy that's being brought into this relationship. And what we have is the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is about not looking inside and being unable to make a choice or a decision, being indecisive, being unclear because we haven't listened to our soul, we haven't done the meditative work. It also is paired with deception and strategy. So swords are heavily about being in the mind and not in the heart. There's a battle between mind and heart, and not wanting to listen to heart. You know, this gal here is putting, you know, her finger up to her mouth, and she's saying, you know, it's saying, you know, don't tell anyone, I'm being strategic. So, you know, are you, or is the person that you're with being strategic about what you're trying to create, and you're kind of in a headspace of, you know, this is how I'm going to manipulate and create what I want in this relationship. But is it really, you know, so this is really saying, you know, there may be that you need to do some inner work to get a new perception. So I don't know if you're maybe needing to look into your past relationships, look at the things that brought you happiness, the things that worked, the things that didn't work, do some discernment, clear out the stuff that didn't work so that we can focus on the things that worked in relationships, and maybe that is the kind of the strategy that you're having right now. But just ask yourself, is you or your person coming from a place of being controlling? Because this has a strong energy of, manipulation. I'm just going to say it. So I don't know, you may have come from a relationship where someone, an air sign in particular, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, may have been very strategic in the relationship in trying to get what they wanted out of the relationship. I'm just going to put that out there. I don't know if that resonates with someone or not. And I just heard the name Brian. So sometimes it takes me a while to get my energy high enough to where I can connect with spirit, and then things start coming through. So if it is Brian, if you are out there, or if you're in a relationship with Brian that has hurt you in the past, please let me know. I'd love to know if some of these messages that I'm getting, I love to know when they actually reach out to the right person. Okay, so let's take a look at your energy, Sagittarius. You're showing up as the Knight of Swords, but in reverse. So this is the energy of needing to slow down. Sometimes we want to move, we think fast. If you're a think fast, you think fast and you talk fast and you just want to take action and you want change. And that's what the Knight of Swords energy is. When it comes in the reverse like this, the advice from Spirit is you've got to slow down. So I know that you're bright, Sagittarius, that you always want to be, doing the right thing, but it's basically advising you that there may be a time for you to slow down. It's also pairing with the Six of Cups of memories and reunion, Sagittarius. And so what this is telling me is that there may be a reunion that you're thinking about. You're thinking about having a reunion with someone, or you're thinking about the old times, the good times of the past. The Six of Cups is all about love, harmony, overcoming suffering, letting go, coming into a solution. You're wanting a solution. You're wanting that reunion. You're wanting to have things feel good again, like they used to feel, like the old times, like it used to be when life was easy, but you're having some really good, loving memories come up from someone. And the Knight of Swords could be your energy, Sagittarius. I mean, this is the spot of you, but also because it is action oriented, that can be you as well. You guys are known as the wild child, willing to charge ahead, willing to move forward. And I think that's great that you have, you're wanting to take action towards, something of the past that felt good, memories and reunion, that nostalgia. But the advice is to actually sit still for a minute and just think about those things of the past that bring you happiness and help you feel like home. Who were the partners and the people in your life that made you feel like you were at home and that made you feel like you were not alone? Love is not meant to be, we're never alone. That's the illusion. The illusion is that the body makes us think that we're only a human being, but we're also a spiritual being, which means that we're connected with all that is. So, really think about your connections in the past and those connections that made you feel like you were not alone. And that may give you some clarity about this illusion that you're having about relationship and love, and get a little bit more clear about you're wanting to be strategic. But this also has, again, the energy of your past was a bit manipulative and could have come across as being deceptive, not telling someone something, maybe just acting and not really thinking before you act, and then maybe, not being so open verbally. Like, you guys are generally a verbal sign, and so, very talkative, talk very fast, but I'm getting that maybe you were in an energy with someone in a relationship where they were hush-hush, where they were kind of strategic and deceptive. So I'm just bringing that up again. Now let's take a look at your person, Sagittarius. You've got a new romantic offer coming in, or a new start, a clean slate, an opening of your heart. This person is having an opening of their heart happening, and it has to do with them realizing that they, the other person Sagittarius may be a water sign. It may be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Also, it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is Mother Earth. It's someone that's really connected to the earth, someone that is really good at, you know, building a garden and making many resources, and very good with the resources and wanting support and help other people and wanting to nurture the people that they love in their life. It's that mother energy of wanting to take care of your creations, whether it's, you know, you're good at maintaining your home, or you're good at maintaining a healthy body, or you're good at maintaining a healthy relationship. This person is showing up as being really good because they're the Queen of Pentacles, meaning that they have that inner strength of being connected and resourceful and very networked with someone. So I don't know if that's speaking of an earth sign that you're talking about, or if you're speaking of some sort of a water sign that, so as I said, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that is starting to have an opening of their heart. And we'll take a look at that in a minute and see if we can get more clarity about what's going on with your person. Now, the potential outcome of this relationship is saying King of Cups, guys. Emotional mastery. You can't get a better card than that in a love reading. That means that this reunion, this relationship has the potential to reach fulfillment and be the king, meaning that we have a kingdom based on emotional mastery and stability, that both partners have the ability to open and give and receive, to stay open. They're not afraid. They're not in the energy of protection. They're vulnerable, they're open, they're willing to give, they're willing to serve one another, and your soul is just flowing through you and guiding both of you on this journey. This is an intuitively, divinely guided reunion, and may potentially create, for those of you that are separated, a reunion with the right person, a reunion with a potential earth sign or water sign. But this is a really, really good union. Rather, it's almost feeling like it may be a twin flame journey, even though I don't have twin flame cards on the table. So you can be even in a marriage where you feel that we have an equal give and take, and that your partner is a good reflection of who you are, that you both are very good about communicating. You know, you're good about allowing yourself to feel and being able to communicate about that. That's being emotionally intelligent and being able to talk about your feelings. And the mysteries of the soul will be revealed to you through this relationship. This is the High Priestess card. This is the card where your soul is saying, yes, Sagittarius, you are on the right path. You have the right person. You guys are learning a lot about giving and nurturing one another, and being open and staying open, and giving your cup of love, and creating beautiful memories in your marriage or in your union, or if you're separated, of creating a reunion with this person. And this is going to take time, okay, Sagittarius? You can't just act really fast, and it takes a lifetime to have a twin flame journey to actually experience the energies of the soul in its highest form, and be on that soulful journey to where you get to witness what our Creator really is, of being so open and so full of love that you let that flow through you and your partnerships and your relationships and your life, so that you can really understand the truth of who we are as a spiritual being. So emotional mastery, the soul basically expresses itself through emotions and through the water element. So, and your soul is showing up as the High Priestess. If there is any mystery in this relationship, you're going to be able to uncover those mysteries and get an amazing, beautiful, loving experience with this partner. So let's go ahead and pull some Twin Flame Journey Oracle cards and see if we can have some further understanding about what's going on between Sagittarius and their person. What's going on between Sagittarius and its potential water sign or earth sign. I just heard the word Natalie. If there's a Natalie out there, Natalie and Brian keep coming through pretty strong. Okay, what we have is that this is a journey about self-worth. Someone or both of you are wanting to have a reflection of your highest self and understanding how beautiful, what a beautiful vessel of love and light you are. And this is a journey about being in that right relationship that is, with someone that is good at nurturing and growing a relationship. Because nurturing is about, not just about, it's about having a garden and managing. It's about having a garden and managing your garden. Again, water coming up. Another sign that this is with a water person. This is all about learning how to be emotionally intelligent and talk about your feelings, allowing your soul to feel these feelings and be able to communicate that with your partner. If you need to have a discussion about your feelings. It may take some time because we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, saying that this may take some time for both of you to, or one of you, to get in touch with your feelings to where you can actually communicate about it, okay? So don't be in a rush to have this conversation. I mean, yes, we want to be emotionally intelligent, but we have to first be able to feel it before we can heal it and be able to create that reunion, right? All right, so this is about mirroring. This says exactly what I was saying, that you're with the right person, that you're having, and this water element, you know, when you look in the reflection of the water, you're able to see yourself. So through this partner, whether it's your you know, in a marriage contract, or if it's just, you know, a soulmate contract or a potential twin flame, I mean, both of you are being guided by spirit. That's what I'm being told. Let's see if there's anything else that can come up that can give me any further clarity about Sagittarius and your twin flame or your person. And we are getting vibrations, okay? So everything is made of energy, okay? And again, like energy attracts like energy. So if you're being love, you will create a loving relationship. If you show up as a character of love, what does love look like, sound like, feel like? If you were to be given a part in a play and you're going to say, today I am going to be a loving character, what does that vibration of love look like? Because that is the experience and the reflection that you want to have. This is a love reading after all. And this is saying muse, so get inspired. What is going to put you in the vibration of love to where you're going to want to express that love and feel that love and be able to communicate about that love? Maybe we're having a difficult time feeling, and then maybe that's why Spirit is advising for you to slow down and think about the things of your past that have good memories through relationships and things that make you happy. And then this came out and it says destruction, but I think it was in the reverse. So it's similar as the Tower card. But because it's in the reverse, I think what I'm getting from this is that, you know, be careful with your energy, because when you embody the energy of, when you embody vibrations of lack, of I can't do this relationship by myself, okay? Here you are, the beginning, the first card we saw was collaboration in reverse, okay? We had the card of it's a battle for me to move forward in this relationship. And maybe because I think it's all about what I look like, right? And it's bringing in, you know, shallow definitions of love. But be careful, because if you buy into those lower vibrations of our human view of love is all about attraction and shallow things, then those types of things can actually create, you know, that's believing that love has to be a certain way, that we have to control it, that it has to look a certain way, that we have to have a lot of money, or we have to be super attractive, or we have to be charismatic, or whatever, you know. And or if we have a vibration that I've been hurt in the past, and there's, you know, someone, this swords moment, this person that was cutting this strategic, deceptive, controlling energy of my relationships in the past, that actually can create destruction in a relationship. Because if you're buying into that love is not good, then love will create something not good. Love, we will actually embody the energy. If we doubt love, then we will actually start to destroy our relationship. So that showed up for someone out there. I hope that if that resonates with you, please give me a comment in below, so that I know that this is, you know, reaching you, and that these messages are reaching the right person. All right, is there anything else that we need to know about? Let's ask about your person. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles, this earth sign, or this potential water sign, and this new offer of love. What's going on? New offer might mean that it's a... Okay, so what I'm getting is that this, your person that is an earth sign or a water sign, that it has to do with... Oh, wow, there you go. There you go. Oh my goodness. Sagittarius. That's your soulmate. You see that card? Confirmation. This person that's really stable and nurturing, and that is beginning to have an opening in their heart, wants a new start with you. This is your soulmate. It's all divinely guided. And this person is trying to get over their regrets. Now, I don't know what's happened to them, if they regret saying something, if they regret being strategic, if they regret being controlling, if they regret keeping something quiet from you, not speaking about their feelings if they regret, being deceptive in any way and hurtful in any way. That's the Sword card that's showing up. You know, they are really struggling with some regrets and getting over that. And they really want to communicate this to you, and they want to enter into commitment. They are ready and desire a stable relationship that has commitment. So now some of you may already be in a committed relationship. And if that's the case, if you're in a marriage, then just maybe you guys need to have the discussion about how important it is that you don't feel alone in this relationship, and that you feel like the other person is committed as well, right? And that they're committed to creating from a place of we, not me, meaning what's in the best interest of this relationship. Okay, so let's pull off the top. I pre-shuffled these cards. What are the energies that are blocking this relationship? There may be some jealousy from maybe what someone has had in the past, or maybe one of the partners, you know, seems to have it all together and, you know, be super attractive, and the other person doesn't feel worthy of them. I don't know, but jealousy is just an energy of when you believe that you can't create something that someone else has done. So, you know, if you're feeling the energy of jealousy, or if there's someone that's jealous of your relationship outside, maybe you look like a power couple and someone wants to interfere with your relationship. So just be aware that there may be some jealousy that's blocking or interfering with this relationship. And also jealousy can come from all these other options that someone has. And it's like, why do they always have so many options? You know, and it's creating this illusion and confusion about what is truth. And it's causing someone also to be very reactive, which is, you know, you Sagittarius, you know, wanting to just take action and talk about this confusion and this other interference or this jealousy that's coming up, or the fact that you may feel jealous, but it's saying, hey, slow down, let's do some thinking, let's get into the heart space, let's turn the mind off for a minute, let's figure out what the energies are that are going to help you create union. So let's take a look at that. So Spirit is saying get focused. So that means you need to be able to decide on what it is what you want, Sagittarius, and what is the truth here in your experience of relationships. And have you been open and willing to talk about your feelings, and have you been strategic and manipulative? You know, we want to focus on the good in our relationships. So that's where this is coming up with the memories. Let's focus on the good times, the good memories of the past, and the relationships that were healthy. So focusing on healthy relationships that make you feel good. Being flexible, okay? Being flexible. If anyone's feeling alone in a relationship and like they can't collaborate, it may be because someone's stubborn, shut off, and not willing to be a team player. So I don't know if that resonates with someone, but also trusting this process. You know, these twin flame journeys are often, you know, this is definitely, you know, it's not saying twin flame, but it's an indication it's a very important soulmate relationship. It very well may be your twin flame, but I'm not getting that this is a karmic partner situation, because of the outcome is the King of Cups, because it is ultimately learning unconditional love and you know, emotional mastery, and that your soul is right there helping you and guiding you. I get that this is a very important relationship to you and is potentially a twin flame union. Let's go ahead and pull some cards and let's see what messages your partner has for you. What are the messages from Sagittarius partner? What would Sagittarius's partner like to say to Sagittarius? Tell me about this earth sign or this water sign and what they would like to say to Sagittarius about this relationship. What are their desires and how do we create union here? What would they like to say? Your person is really struggling to speak, Sagittarius. They are kind of tight-lipped right now. I mean, and that's why it's saying they need to communicate. I mean, that they need to communicate about the regret that they have. What is about this regret? What is going on with this regret? Okay, Sag, I'm reminded of you constantly. What else? What are they not communicating? What's going on with this? I can't seem to find the right words to say. So that's why they're not communicating. They don't know what to say about the regret that they feel. Something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is, okay? Right here, guys. Your person is trying to figure out their worth, okay? Something's missing. They don't know what's missing. They're trying to find their self-worth. I need more time to figure things out. Again, Sag, the universe is asking you to be patient. Just stay in the energy, the vibration of creation. Make sure that you don't get frustrated with being impatient. Think about the good times and how important relationships are, and how that puts you embody the vibration of the good times in order to act love and attract love and actually get inspired to create. You know, if you need to go paint a project or follow your heart, to stay in that energy. But be careful not to be embodying the lower energies that will push love away and create destruction in this relationship. Okay, Sagittarius, that is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If this was able to help you in any way, I would love to have your support on the channel. So give me a quick thumbs up, you know, like, share, subscribe, and give us a comment in the box below. I'd love to know how you're liking these cards, or if you like this twin flame reading. And again, the Mystic Moon, love this trio deck that I bought to be able to do these readings for you guys. It's an honor for me to be your soulmate, and I wish you a good week, and we'll see you guys on the next one.